your cocktails. Let me see. Okay. So this says I am live on your cocktails. Let me see. There. Now I can see the chat. Live. And I see that there's like a couple of seconds delay. Okay. Looks like we're a go here. That's what I'll do. I'll turn the volume down. That way I won't be disturbed. What's up, you guys? I have like 3 computer monitors in front of me and tons of lights. So this is different for me. It looks like if you're looking at it on YouTube, there is a 3 to 5 second delay. This is your girl Renee. Welcome to Rich Roots. If you are in the chat room, go ahead and give me a heart or a thumbs up, or give me some type of symbol to let me know you are in the chat room. I'm trying to see if the chats are going to come over here to Google Hangouts or if they're going to come at YouTube. I'm looking at both screens just to see. But, and I also have my large desktop monitor over here where I will be looking at the actual comments. That's what we're here for, to go through these comments. And I'm just going to give people a minute to join. Is this going to be a glare? Okay. So far, it doesn't look like too much of a glare. But I'm going to give people a minute to join just in case they want to join. Let me switch my account back to this one. There. And let me go here to my comments. This is your girl Renee, and this is the channel Rich Roots. If you are dropping by, you are one of my roadies. We ride together. I appreciate all of your support. And if you are doing YouTube videos, make sure you post your link or tell me your handle below, and I'll make sure I subscribe and check you out. So let me go to comments. Okay. And I have about 15 in spam, so I'll check those later. So I'm just going to look at the published comments. But before I go into that, let's just get into what's going on. It's Friday night. Over here on the East Coast, it's 9 o'clock in the evening. I have been away for a while. I do have my cocktail. It's almost gone. Like, does this count? It's almost gone. But I've been sipping on cocktails since about 5 o'clock, so I probably had enough. I hope the sound, everything is clear. I put on my mic just in case, but I wanted to come here to just sort of catch up with you live and direct. I know I've had some new subscribers come to the channel, and I just want to say thank you so much for checking me out. I really appreciate it. I think I'm up to 530 or 540 subscribers, and that's amazing in only like a couple of months for this channel. If you know me, hey, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do I'm not going to be able to do this. I don't know why I look down at the comments, but what's up, Nekesha? Oh my gosh, high maintenance is here in the room. I am so like overwhelmed. Like, I'm going to get through this though. I'm going to get through this. I'm sitting here looking at 3 different computer monitors, trying to make sure I have everything up and going. And I came in to do this live feed because I really needed to catch up with you guys. I have been gone for a while. I think I explained it a while back ago, but I'll explain it again. The way my job is from August until December, we're working on a special project. And so 2 weeks out of every month, I will be going to different states, going to different doctor's offices. So for the past 2 weeks, I have been going to different doctor's offices, checking, the systems and things like that they're using in the offices. So I've been kind of busy for the past 2 weeks. I haven't been like going to my regular desk job, coming home. I've been like eating in my car, driving to this place, taking a break in my car, listening to meetings in my car. So everything has been in my car for the past 2 weeks. So today was the last day. I was actually off today. And let me tell you, I was today I had to take my dog to go get neutered. I had to go get blood drawn. What else did I do? Oh, I had to get my flu shot because if you work in the medical field around patients, it's mandatory that you get the flu shot. So the dog had surgery. I had blood drawn. I went to get my flu shot. And then I had to pick up dog food. And while I was picking up dog food, the doctor's office called and said he was ready. So I left the house at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was out riding around in the car till at least 3 o'clock in the afternoon once I picked the dog up. So I said, I really need to catch up with you guys and let you know live and direct what is going on with me, why I have been AWOL. And it's because I've been working on this special project. So I'll get a 2-week break coming up where I'll be going into my office for the next 2 weeks. And then we'll kick back up going out to these offices, I think December the 12th, or it might be the 7th. I don't know, but it's only going to be a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to come get right back into doing whatever we have to do. But the good thing about this is once I weather everything out to the end of the year, it's going to be back to normal work in January. So I'm just trying to do all I can to learn all I can about this new application we have at work so that I can support my customers that, I have to go see. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you have your cocktail because it is Friday night. And I have been sipping on cocktails for the past 4 hours. So I definitely have my cocktail. I had Long Island iced tea. And I'm in trouble. I'm always in trouble with somebody. Yes, I'm always in trouble with somebody. So I'm used to that. I'm used to being in trouble. So yeah, I had Long Island iced tea that I got from some liquor store. And the reason why I picked this is because I don't really know how to mix drinks and stuff like that. And I know that if I have the Long Island iced tea, it's already mixed. So I don't have to worry about what's supposed to go with what. So yeah, I had Long Island iced tea. And there's like a 3 to 5 second delay if you're looking at it on YouTube. Because I actually see myself down here at this monitor and I'm doing different things than what I'm actually doing right here. The last time I tried to host a Google Hangout, YouTube changes a lot. And at one time we had to use Google Hangout in order to do a live stream. Hey, Nikki. So, but then recently, I think Google fell out with Google Plus or whatever. So now you don't have to have Google Plus, but you can do your you can do your live streams 2 different ways. It's easy to do them with the Google Hangout. So you just click one button and you cut it on and it's a go. But you can also use the other YouTube approved applications in order to do your live stream. And so that takes a little more setup. So tonight I chose to just click the button so I can do the Google Hangout. But I really like it because it gives people a chance to, sort of gives people a heads up as to what's going to be happening on your channel. So the reason why I wanted to come in this evening is to sort of update you as to where I've been, to let you know what I have in store for my channel, and to ask you what it is you would like to see from me. So let's just get started. I think I've updated you with how I've been, sort of working really, really hard at work, trying to learn new things. And, when you are trying to learn, just like with your kids, when they're coming up, kids learn different ways. So I have to hear things, I have to watch them, I have to hear people talk about them. And I like to hear how those things work together. So I learned from a whole bunch of different angles. I'm not the type of person that can just read a book and I got it, I understand it. I like to use all of my senses in order for me to be able to comprehend what it is I'm learning. So some people can learn things in a day or two and they got it. They know all the ins and outs. But no, that's not the way it works with me. I usually take my time and try to learn a small piece and then build on that piece each day. So yeah, that's why it's taking me a little longer to get things together. And because I set a standard for myself, sometimes it takes me a little longer in order for me to grasp the concept of the information, because I want to know it so well that when my customers try to ask me a question, I can give them an answer without having to think about the answer. It's like an answer like right off the top of my head. And the only way that I'll be able to get that is if I know the ins and the outs and why things work a certain way. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been gone. I've had to kind of sequester myself and try to just study and learn, my job all over again. It's ever evolving, it's ever changing. And the reason why I'm glad I'm talking about that is when I went to the doctor today, and I live in a neighborhood that's really close to the Amish community. So it looks like it's real set back in time. But actually, when I was at the doctor's office, I was really amazed at the fact that when I came in the door, I really didn't see an employee until the nurse called me back. Because at this doctor's office, they have, and my cousin corrected me, I called them ATM machines, but they have these kiosks. Yeah, I went old throwback. I called them the ATM machines. So they had about 6 or 7 of these ATM machines, but they're supposed to be kiosks. So I want to thank my cousin for letting me know the right terminology. Okay. So yeah, I walked up to this kiosk, and you check in at a kiosk. So there's not even a person there anymore. And you start your check-in process by swiping your driver's license. And I'm like, wow, this is really different. This is really neat. And I kind of liked it because I was just going to the doctor to get my blood drawn. So I ain't really need to talk to nobody. I'm not having no issues. The doctor just said he wanted to make sure I get my blood drawn. He hadn't seen me in 2 years. So I just popped in to get my blood drawn. And so I swiped my driver's license. Then you put this information in, your date of birth and all of that. And then you slide your your insurance card in the scanner machine. And then once you do all that, it says you're checked in. And so then I sat down, and in about 3 minutes, a nurse called me back and she drew my blood and I was gone. And when I was in the doctor's room, I saw another lady that was in the lobby with me. She was already outside walking to her car. And I was like, wow, you do not even stay at the doctor's office for no period of time anymore. Like, these people ain't got time for you. They trying to get whatever you need done and get you out the door. But it also further enforced the fact that we really have to stay abreast of what's going on in our field if we want to stay gainfully employed. Like, you remember, I used to walk to the doctor's office, and It was actually people at the desk who would smile at you and talk to you and get you to sign the little clipboard and stuff. I was actually at the doctor's office. Nobody was in the lobby but the patients, and they had the little kiosk. So I said, wow, I used to years ago always try to study things to be ahead of the curve. And now I know the reason why is because if you don't stay abreast or ahead of the curve as to what's going on in whatever area you're interested in, whether it's fishing or game machines or, basketball, whatever it is you're interested in, they're going to phase you out and move on to the next person. You got to stay ahead of your game. So, yeah, I've been focusing on that. And that's taken a lot out of me. So, yeah, I have coworkers who are here listening. Thank you guys so much for joining the hangout tonight. I hope you got your cocktail, because I certainly do. Tonight, it is a Long Island iced tea night. And we've been hanging together for the past couple of hours. So this isn't new. I'm on the decline because I got it in early on my day off. Yes, I got it in early. So that's what's been going on with work. And yeah, I haven't been really working on me. I've been working on what it takes to, sort of keep my household running. So I also wanted to make sure I took some time to thank everyone who stops by my channel, especially the people who retweet my videos. I went on Twitter yesterday, and actually on my computer Twitter, not just on your phone. And I was able to look in the area that shows all of your retweets and things like that. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize that so many people was retweeting my videos and things like that. And I don't really get to take the time to thank you guys when I make my YouTube videos. So I want to thank people who share my videos out there on Twitter. And if you've befriended me on Instagram, I want to thank you for that also. I appreciate all of your support. And it is really amazing to see my videos going, not just me tweeting them out, but other people tweeting them out. I hope I'm using the right terminology, because things change so fast in the social media world. I might be using the wrong terminology. So what else did I do today? If you are in the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, I did get to go to the Crab Boss. Yeah, Crab Boss. And that's a Black-owned restaurant here in Brandywine, Maryland, and they specialize in seafood. And so it was really good. It was really good. Now, I could only eat half of it because of all of the seasoning. I'm not trying to have no headache or anything like that. So yeah, I ate half of it. I'll save the other half for tomorrow. But that was a wonderful experience. They have this thing where you can call in your order, and then when you pull up to the door, they bring it out to your car. So that was really cool. And the good thing about what I read up on the guy that owns the restaurant, and his mother is like the shrimp lady. His sister has a seafood restaurant. So it's 4 of them in the family in different states, and they all own seafood restaurants, and they go by names like Shrimp Lady, Crab Boss, Lobster King, something like that. So I thought that was really neat. So yeah, always trying to find different areas where I can support Black owned. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. But what is going on where you are? This is what I want to say right here. I was not ready the other day. I was not ready when I looked up and it was 36 degrees one Saturday morning. I was not ready. And I picked my daughter up from the airport, and she said, my ankles look ashy. Yeah, she said that. She said my ankles looked cold and ashy. But my ankles wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? My ankles was still in summertime because I had those little booty socks on, the little cute little black little booty ones, the ones that don't cover the ankle. That's where I was with it. I was still there. I was in that era. But when I hit that 30-some degrees, I learned real quick that the season have changed, and I didn't get the memo. I did not get the memo. She's so funny. When she was coming home from work, I asked her, are you coming straight home? Because her dog had surgery. So, I want to make sure she can come check on her dog. And she said, I'm trying to get home, but the traffic is doing the mannequin challenge. I said, girl, what? The traffic was doing the mannequin challenge. Let me tell you something. These kids always got something going on. I'm telling you, I can barely keep up. I guess that means the traffic was where if you're in the DMV area, you was just sitting in traffic. You was just sitting in traffic. So yeah, we got a thank you. These glasses are from a Black-owned business on Instagram called Beautiful Struggle Love. Yeah, they sell women's accessories and hair and things like that. And a lot of people have been wearing these. I got these. I think they're the brown ones, but they do come in black. They come in black also. So yeah, I thought I would try them. I don't know if it's going to be a lot of glare, but I thought I would try them. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, trying to just keep my head above water and keep a job for right now. A job. And someone else did ask me in the comments where I live because they were interested in my hair. I am in the state of Maryland. And if you would like any information on the loctician who takes care of my hair, just send me a DM on Instagram and I can send you her private information. If you don't have Instagram, I'll put my email in the box below, or it's always in the box, I think, of my videos, but I'll put my email down there just to make sure. And you can just send me an email and I will send you her information. So yes, I'm in the state of Maryland, like only 20 miles away from DC, where all the good stuff happens. So let me ask you guys, since you are on here, has anyone ever tried black seed oil? I have been doing a lot of reading and watching a lot of videos on black seed oil. And I really think I'm ready to take the plunge and start trying it out. And I understand you're supposed to get cold pressed black seed oil. From what I can understand, it's good for a lot of things, as most natural things are that we find out. It's good for a lot of things in trying to keep you healthy, but it's called black seed oil. I did hear that it had, the taste wasn't as good, but shoot, most stuff that is good for you don't taste good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Yeah, I think some people like some type of juice that I think tastes real bad, but what else is going on? I still got my braces. Oh, and the orthodontist told me, he was like, you finished almost, right? I was like, yeah, that's what I was hoping. He said, yeah, you almost finished. So I hope I don't know what's keeping me. I'm gonna have to call that lady and ask her, do I owe y'all some more money or something? Because let me know. Oh, but you know what? I'm gonna wait till January because that's when I start back up my flexible spending account for my health. That will start back up in January. So if he say, yeah, you owe me about $300 more, I'm gonna be like, here, take this 300. Let's go on and get this off. We ready to get this off. Let me see what this is right here. I was trying to find you a good definition of this black seed oil. I've just been learning about it myself. But here go right here. Black seed oil. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. These websites with all this pop-up stuff is ridiculous. So it's supposed to be an Egyptian oil, and it's the oil that comes out of these real small seeds. And I saw one lady on YouTube, she just took the seeds and put it in some warm water and made like a tea with it. But it says that it's a antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. It's an antifungal, an anti-cancer, an anti-asthmatic, antihistamine, antiviral, and anticoagulant. I heard it was really, really good for a lot of things. And they actually said King Tut, and this is the second time I heard of this, said King Tut was found with a ball of black seed oil in his tomb. And I've heard that twice. But I mean, he's still dead, but I don't know. Oh, let me see. It is also referred to as black cumin seeds. So yeah, I'm really thinking about taking the plunge on trying some black seed oil. As a matter of fact, I already ordered it from Amazon. So I'm about to switch up my routine and try that black seed oil. So let's go here and let me pull up my comments right here and let's see what we got going on. Yes, we did get a new dog. We got a white American bulldog. And if you come back and look at this video, I'll probably put a picture in here somewhere. I named her, of course. I don't know why I always end up doing this. Hello? Hey. No, I'm up. We good. All right, thanks. Sorry, you guys. That's I had to stop because I'm babysitting somebody's dog and they on their way. Who dead? Who dead, Nikki? But yeah, I'm babysitting. We got a new dog, and the dog is 5 months now. We've had her maybe 2 months, or maybe a month and a half. I can't remember. But we have her mother here, and the owner or the breeder is coming to pick up the mother tonight, and it's 9:30. So he just called to say he's on his way. So yeah, he's still dead. So, but they did say that he wanted to take the black seed oil into the afterlife. So I wish he'd come back and tell us what this afterlife is all about. Like, is it better than the first life? But yeah, I'm babysitting somebody's dog, so they on the way. So that's why I had to take that call. So I'm going to go down here and look at some of these comments. So the dog's name is Ziggy. The dog came with the name of Blessed and the owner's last name. I decided to change her name to Ziggy because I like short, quick names for dogs. So now her name is Ziggy Blessed, if you want to add the blessed part, but her name is really Ziggy. And the day I gave her name, we found out it was Ziggy Marley's birthday. So that hasn't been too long ago. So yeah, the day I got the dog and we figured out the name like 2 days later, we found out it was Ziggy Marley's birthday that day. So somebody was asking me about when I shampoo my hair and banding. So when you have sister locks, you kind of have to take your hair in little sections like this and, you know, do a little twist and put a little, they want you to put a rubber band on the end because at this early stage, your hair is not locked. And so, sure, I got you. I got you, Nekesha. I would do that. And so they want you to put a little rubber band on here so your hair does not come unraveled. And you have to do that until your hair locks. So yeah, I'm still banding. On one of my videos, I said I really didn't like using the rubber bands because I feel like they pull your hair out. And so one of you guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your awesome tips and comments, told me to go get some of the scrunchy ones. So instead of those little old fashioned, black rubber bands, go get one of the scrunchy ones that's, the different colors, and maybe that'll be easier to take off. So thanks so much for that advice. My roadies, my Set It Off crew, thank you, because your advice works. I like that better than the regular rubber bands. So thank you so much. And that was Lou Ann Copa. So thank you for that advice. Back to Ziggy. She was the dog was really knocked out. And I've always had boy dogs, so I never really thought about like what the females have to go through when they have that surgery where they, prevent them from having kids. And I think with the female dogs, it's a little more involved in what happens with the male dogs, because she's been knocked out ever since she's been home. She only got up twice to use the bathroom, and then she went and laid back down. And she's still young. She just turned 5 months. So yeah, she's still young and she's recuperating. So what I did was I told my daughter, I said, so now she is an American bulldog. So she's going to get, pretty tall and pretty muscular. I told my daughter now is a excellent time for you to bond with your dog, because they're real, like, they move around a lot. They like to move and tug and play ball. So they real active like dogs. And so I said, well, since she's down, why don't you go ahead and bond with her? That way, once she get up on her feet and everything, if anybody look at you sideways, she got your back. So she took my advice. I hope I'm not frozen. But she took my advice. Am I still live? I think so. But it looked like it's frozen on YouTube. So let me know if you're in the type a comment at the bottom, and let me know if my video is still running. It might just be my iPad is tripping. So just give me one little comment at the bottom and make sure my video is still running. Maybe I'll just pop out of it and come back. Not right here, but on my iPad. It looked like it wasn't running, but yeah, let me come back. Yeah, it's still running. Okay. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, I really appreciate that advice. That's why I like doing these YouTube. Oh, let me tell you another thing. Okay, let's get serious. Okay. And this has nothing to do with nobody in the room. But sometimes when you do YouTube videos, people want to sometimes censor you and edit what it is that you say. Like before they even knew you do YouTube videos, they would never say, they would never tell you how you should think or how you should say things. But it's like when people find out that you make YouTube videos, sometimes they want you to curtail some of the things that you talk about. And I think most of us do YouTube videos so we can talk about things that we don't talk about in normal life. So yeah, I cannot be censored. Whatever I say on my videos, that's what I'm feeling at the time. That's from the heart. That's from the head sometime. But, I'm not going to curtail anything that I want to talk about. The only thing I censor is my job, because that's a sensitive area. You're dealing with patients, you're dealing with doctors, you're dealing with people's lives. So I don't really talk about that part, but anything else is fair game, pretty much fair game. I never come on here trying to hurt anyone's feelings in any way. If I do, let me know, but that's never the intention. My intention is always to be able to help someone, educate someone, or show someone a different perspective about different things. So I'm always here to help. I'm never here to do for any type of malice or anything like that. So even if you know me in person, don't take some of these things literal. some of the things I'm talking about are things that I'm not able to talk about in normal life. So YouTube gives me a place to sort of vent and to find out what other people are thinking about certain situations. So, yeah, that's why I was so glad this lady, Lou Ann Copa, left me that comment about the rubber bands, because I never even thought about those little scrunchy things. And I think they got them at the dollar store where you can get like 12 of them. You know, the kids wear them. Shout out to Miss Chan H. She left me a comment she about her braid locks. And yes, I love those. I watch other people who have braid locks also. I really think that you guys are really fearless and have a lot of determination, especially when you do your braid locks yourself. If you're not familiar, braid locks are when people take their hair in, you know, these small sections like this, and they actually braid them themselves and then just leave them alone and let them lock. So you guys are, I give y'all 10 thumbs up, because I had to have somebody do mine. But a lot of people that do the braid locks, some of the people do them themselves. And that's the real MVP right there. Because then once you get through with the braid locks, you still have to go through your locking process. So it doesn't shorten your locking process at all. I had to tell my daughter this guy coming over here to pick up this dog. And yeah, I'm never gonna lie to anybody about locks. You will, no matter what. Let me take this off because it's a glare. No matter what type of locks you get, you're gonna go through an ugly phase. It's just gonna be an ugly phase, especially if you're coming from a totally non-lock environment, because you're not gonna know your zhuzh yet. Like meaning, I can get up out of the bed and look just like this and go to work because this is my zhuzh. Everybody know me like this. But if you're coming from straight out of wearing wigs or wearing your tracks or braids, you will not have the confidence as of yet to just jump up and go. Until you find your zhuzh, till you find your niche, then your confidence will spew over to other people, and they're gonna rock with whatever you rocking with. Like just now, just flip that over and you can rock with that because that's me. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to locks, you know, it's gonna be a little, you know, a little challenging at first. But as soon as you find your, you know, your zhuzh, Courtney, wait a minute. Tubbs getting ready to come over here, right? When you hear the doorbell, let him in. So yeah, we all have to go through that little ugly phase. Yeah, so Faye Taylor, I hope you're watching this video. If you're not, I'm going to reply to your comment. I am in the state of Maryland. And so, yeah, if you are interested in my consultant, DM me on Instagram. I'm Renee's Rich Roots, or just Rich Roots on Instagram. And I will give you her information. Yes, I love her. She does her thing. And let me tell you something, as much mouth as I have on YouTube, when I go sit in that lady chair, I'm like this. I ain't saying nothing because I want her to do what she got to do. And I can go about my business. I ain't in there trying to run my mouth. I ain't in there talking no discord. I'm up in there like a straight A pupil on that mannequin challenge, okay? I'm on that mannequin challenge when I get in that lady chair because she puts it down. I love my loctician. She puts it down. She right around the corner. She like 4 miles away from me, and she puts it down. She takes her time. She do her work. So yeah, I'm into her. Oh, and remember the other day we was talking about, I don't know how I found out about Ray Caruth. I'm surprised I could pronounce that name. Ray Caruth. it's almost time for them to let him out. I don't know if y'all heard, but I just cannot believe that it has been almost 20 years since he murdered his girlfriend or fiance, Ray Carew. Don't forget your cocktail. That's important, okay? Especially if you at home, it's important. But yeah, it's almost been 20 years. I don't know what sentence he got, but I saw like a headline, and it's almost time for him to be getting out. And they showed his son is like, oh, his son is like 16, 14, 16, something like that. So, wow, it's just amazing to me. So let's keep going down these comments. There's another young lady here on YouTube. She goes by Vanessa. It's VIPB TV with Vanessa. Thank you so much for all of your comments that you leave on my videos. I really appreciate it. Poetic Old Soul, thank you so much. I know you were doing your juicing and things like that, so I got to check up on you and see how things are going. Yes, Miss Pam, A View is a View. That's my girl. I love her. I love seeing her videos first thing in the morning. I sit here and do my makeup, and I like to look at her videos. And what else is going on right here? I have so many projects going on. Sometimes it is so hard to keep up. But I have a gentleman that's working on building me a website, because you never know when YouTube may not be working, and you want to have a place to store all your videos. So I want to get my own website. I learned all of this editing and all of this stuff myself. So I want to show off some of the things that I can do. And so he's been working on a website for me, but you can't really work for me if I don't give you anything, right? I got to give him the information. So, yeah, I've been slacking on him too. I have been slacking. So, yeah, I got to give him some more information so he can continue to build my website. The other reason for the website is, you guys, I am really, really trying to take this trip to Egypt next year. And the reason why I say trying is because, with the new dog, we've had to have surgery, got to put him in training. But after December, from January to May, I'm really going to be buckling down, trying to get this money together so I can go on this trip to Egypt. And I wanted a website so that I can post videos of my journey. I do have my passport already, and my passport is good. I think it's only like 4 years old. My passport is good, so I don't have to worry about that part. But I've never really been out of the country where I had to use my passport. So I'm really excited about this trip. It was really for my 50th birthday, but the way it falls, either I go right before my 50th or I have to go after. So I'm gonna go before, and so that's the other reason why I have the website. While I have you here, I was thanking the people who share my videos on social media, but I also wanted to thank the people who look at my videos from other countries. So Plain Jane, thank you so much, from the UK, and all of the people from the UK, from Canada, from Barbados, and Ghana. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Those are the top 4 places. And I know some people already know, but I am 18% Ghanese. Yeah. Is that how you say it if you're from Ghana? Ghanese? Please don't hurt me. Do not hurt me if I'm messing it up. But Ghana is my second largest section of my DNA. First is Cameroon, and second is Ghana. So shout out to all the people who watch me in different countries. I really appreciate all your support. I was really surprised to see Barbados. What's up, Barbados? I mean, do you have somewhere for a sister to stay? Okay, because I can travel. Will travel, got passport. Okay. Oh, Nikki, you have a great evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's go down the comments right here. Thank you guys for all of the compliments on my hair. I give all of those compliments to my sister loctician because she puts it down. She puts it down. And yes, the lipstick. I am rocking another B.O.B., which is a black makeup brand, black owned business, Bellegant Cosmetics again, and it's in the color of berry chili. Bellegant Cosmetics. And I still got to do that video. So this weekend and with the Thanksgiving weekend, that's what I'm going to be doing, because I have several products sitting right here on my floor that I need to review and put up. I haven't had a chance to do any of that. So thank you so much for all the compliments about my lipstick. Black owned business. They are on Instagram, Bellegant Cosmetics. Let's see what else is going on down these comments right here. And what else is going on? Yeah, I got to try the Crab Boss. So that's a black owned restaurant here in Maryland. I had my flu shot. I had blood drawn today. So it's been a active day for me. And again, if you know anything about black seed oil, I mean, I'm definitely going to try it. So I'm going to let you know about it. But if you know anything about, if you had any experience yourself with black seed oil, let me know how it goes. I still use the food grade charcoal for my teeth whitening. Yes, I still use that food grade charcoal. I do it like twice a week, sometimes three times a week. But yeah, if you got your locks in 2016, like I did, we part of the Set It Off crew. Set it off, set it off. And all of the people who have subscribed to my channel, we are part of the ROADZ, because I used to have another channel and I scrapped it and made a new one so that ROADZ kind of ride with me. So I appreciate you riding. So you are part of my ROADZ clique. And if you do YouTube videos and I'm not watching you yet, put it below the video so I can make sure I subscribe and show you some support on your channel as well. I am enjoying looking at everybody's sister lock journey at all stages, and not just sister locks though. I'll be looking at people with regular locks and everything. So if you haven't seen my video before, I've been in locks since 2000. So that's 16 years I've been in locks. And I started with traditional locks, traditional palm roll locks, and they got mid back. And so a couple of years ago, I decided to pick those out. Yes, I did. I picked them out. Well, how long it took? It took me a whole month, doing 1 or 2 a day to pick those out. So yes, and there is a young lady on YouTube from New Orleans. I want to give a special shout out to Naturally Nola. We love you here on YouTube. I love everyone from New Orleans for some reason. I love everyone from New Orleans. I love the food. I love the culture. I love the accent. And I love that they are such down to earth type people. So yeah, shout out to all my roadies from NO. I really appreciate your support. And Texas, my son is in Texas, so I got a special love for the people in Texas also. Yeah, he's right there in that Fort Hood, because he's in the military, so he's right there as well. So what is going on with you? I mean, has it gotten cold where you live? I was telling people earlier today that the week before last, I jumped in my car early in the morning to go get me some Chick-fil-A. I didn't want nobody to see me. So it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was early. And it was 34 degrees when I got in the car. And I was like, woo. I was not expecting this. I came out the house with no coat, bedroom shoes, pajamas, everything. Getting out like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was still dark, thinking I'm gonna get me something to eat real quick. Ain't nobody gonna see me. And I like to froze my Watusi off. I like to froze. So let's see what else is going on. What else? You know what? I guess y'all might not even notice about me. I don't look at TV. So when people ask me about different things going on, a lot of times I don't know what's going on because I don't watch TV. If I go out of town and I'm at somebody else's house, I would definitely look at it. But I don't look at TV. So when I find out about the news, sometimes it's through Twitter or it's through somebody put a post on Facebook. If I go check that out, or if it's some of you on YouTube that talk about, the current events, that's how I find out, a lot of things that's going on. So yeah, I did hear about Genuine. That's been the talk of today. I heard about Genuine, and yeah, I heard about it. I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know anything about it. It was a good little Kiki. Yeah. Good little Kiki. But that's the only story I know that's going on. And I haven't heard too many people talk about I heard there was a special party for the president that was on BET, or a gathering for the president. I don't know, was it a gala maybe for the president? I don't know what they call it, but I heard that, there was a special going away ceremony for the president on BET or something. I haven't heard too many people talk about it on YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe it hasn't aired yet. I mean, I don't really know, but I would like to know if you watched it. Did you like it? What part should I check out on YouTube? I'm not going to sit and watch nothing for no 2 and 3 hours, though. I'm not going to, I can't do that, because my attention span do not last no 2 or 3 hours. I can't do it. So let's get back to the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. One young lady wrote, thank you for this video. I've been wanting to lock my hair for a couple of years now. Lock crush. I love her locks as well, by the way. I've been so scared, though, because I have long hair, but it's not very thick. So I'm scared that it will not look good. I wasn't even aware that they did test locks. Thank you so much. And I already responded to her comment. But yeah, Nicole, a lot of people have that challenge when it comes to when they're thinking about locking their hair, is they don't want it to look scalpy. And I was speaking earlier that we all going to go through ugly phases. So some people think that when it's scalpy, it's an ugly phase for them. But one thing I do know about locks is they normally thicken up. A lot of times they normally thicken up for various reasons. One is because you're letting your natural hair grow out. And so your natural hair is going to be thicker because it's curly. And so, once you get your sister locks put in, and once, you start, squirting a little water on it, going on about your day, you're going to notice that your hair is going to grow a lot faster because it's in its natural state. And you're going to start to see your locks thicken up tremendously. When I first got mine, and I'm sure you could probably see it on the video as well, mine looked a little scalpy too. Now, I am 2 weeks out from my retie. So yeah, you're not going to see much, you're not going to see as scalpy look. But yeah, a lot of people don't like that scalpy look. And normally when mine look a little scalpy, and it do when I go get my retie, like the first week, it looks a little scalpy. I just, squirt a little water on it and put a little head tie on and just wear it back for a week until it fluffs back up to its regular state. But I definitely can feel how some of my locks are thicker right here, and they get a little thinner right here, because this is the part where I was trying to take care of my hair and it was breaking off. And this is all the new growth that's coming in, that's being taken care of very well. I like locks because to me, it's sort of like encases your hair and it protects your hair. And that's why it's able to allow your hair time to grow, because all that hair encases around your active hair and it gives your hair time to grow. So yeah, I think I have about that much new growth since I started, that's a little thicker than the hair you see on the ends. And so, I haven't seen too many people who get locks and they look thin at the beginning and then they continue to look thin. I've always seen where most people's hair thickens up when they get sister locks. And if you do by chance, because I did have locks and I got a dermatitis thing going on my scalp when I had my traditional locks. It's called seborrheic dermatitis, and it made my locks thin out around my hairline. Now, I didn't actually lose a lock, but it made my hair thin out. So I just went to a dermatologist and they gave me the different medicines to put on, and my hair came right back stronger than ever. Wasn't a problem. So, if you notice your hair really, really thinning out, make sure you check with a doctor. But normally when it comes to locks, your hair will thicken up. It's just when you get a retie, it might look a little scalpy, but just let it rest for about a week or so and it'll come back out thick. Someone also gave me advice on the satin cap I can get, because I have a satin cap, but I know eventually it's going to be too small. And so a young lady gave me the link to satinlinedcaps.com. And thank you so much for offering me that information. I put out information, but I really appreciate when you guys give me information, because I don't know everything. No way. I don't know everything. And I appreciate it. Like I said, when I got the information about what I could use as an alternative for the rubber bands, I appreciated that, because I had a hard time getting the rubber bands out of my hair. So I really appreciate the advice that you offer me on my channel. There is a chat box if you would like to see some different type of videos. What I have in store is, I think on Sunday or maybe tomorrow, I'm doing another give back video. This time we've donated money to BMAC on Facebook. I'm sure you've seen her videos. She does videos on Facebook. A lot of people find them funny, but she says she is not a comedian. She just tells her truth her way, but it is funny. So yeah, she was having a situation in her private life, and I'm going to put up a video, I think it's either today or tomorrow, that's going to go up, and it's going to show how when you come here and support this channel by views, thumbs up, sharing the videos, making comments, all the things you do here, I make sure to give back to our community and support different organizations that need our support. So we just keep it going. So when you come here and get your view and leave your comment, leave your thumbs up, share on Twitter and things like that, I turn around and I do something for an organization or a group that may be in need. So I have another video coming up about the humanitarian efforts that you have made possible right here on Rich Roots, because I don't do this by myself. It takes you. So make sure you continue to come by and watch my videos. This channel is about hair. This channel is about humanitarian efforts, and this channel is about travels. I have not put up many travel videos because I have a really big trip that I am planning for. For next year to go to Egypt. And so I'm going to start to do videos on the steps that I take for my trip to Egypt. It is with Ashwa Kwesi and a group of people that go with him. So I am excited about that, and that's what's in store for my channel. So continued hair updates, continued humanitarian efforts, continue to buy black. I'm always trying to show you companies that black owned companies. The lipstick I'm rocking right now is black owned. The shades I got, the personality glasses I got right here, black owned, on Instagram, called Beautiful Struggle Love. This is on Instagram. It is Bellegant Cosmetics. So I try to keep you posted on that. So it's hair, humanitarian efforts, shopping black, and travel. Yes, got to do the travel. So yeah, you'll be seeing some traveling videos. And you know, some of the videos, the hair gets the most views, but to me, I just enjoy being able to document and share my travels and share how I'm taking the time to make a conscious effort to support the Black community by buying black. It all started it all started a while back ago when I was doing support a sister hauls with Tony Daly. And I have never stopped supporting a sister. I just stopped putting up the videos. So I'm always purchasing something online from a sister. Also, my nephew just released a single on iTunes, and it got picked up by Jay-Z Tidal. So he's now has a single out called Tax. And I said, oh, that is so appropriate for this time, because everybody is getting ready for Tax, produced by Forbes magazine. That's Chuck Nyce. Check him out on iTunes. You can also check him out on Tidal. So I'm always trying to show you when I'm trying to support, you know, our community and keep that money in the family. So don't forget your cocktail. Don't forget your cocktail. I have been puffing on a little vape. I'm puffing on Swamp Thing. It's called Swamp Thing by Ruthless. And it's 0 milligrams. I don't do any nicotine, but it's 0 milligrams. So yeah, let's see what else is going on the comments. Let's check the comments. So that's why I've been late with responding to your comments. I've had some extra demands at work that have required my attention, but I have been watching y'all videos. Y'all see me in y'all comment sections and stuff like that, because I'm just a YouTube fanatic. I get a lot of my information from YouTube, even stuff for the job I get right here at YouTube. So yeah, I'm a YouTube fanatic. And I think that's going to be it for my update. So we have caught up together. We know where I've been. Thank you so much for sharing my information on Instagram, for sharing my videos on Twitter, and for watching me from all of the other countries in the world, the UK, Barbados, Ghana, Canada. Thank you so much for watching your girl. Be on the lookout for us giving back, because when you come here, your view counts to give back. So that video is coming up either tomorrow or Sunday, where we give back to B Mac. Check her out on Facebook if you haven't seen her. That's B Mac, one word. As soon as you type that in the Facebook search, you're going to say, oh, I know that lady. Yeah. We here at Rich Roots made a donation to her GoFundMe. So yeah, thank you so much. Again, if you find out any information on black seed oil, post that information below, because I will be continuing to do my research. And I will see all of my roadies and all of my Set It Off crew on the next video. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and peace.